Good morning, guys. So, I've decided to film days before taking my Nclex. It's 5:59 in the morning. I actually woke up like around 5 o'clock, but I was just like giving myself a little time of social media scrolling like TikToks and all because I worked yesterday. I decided to study last night after shift because I've been studying like 9 o'clock till midnight once I get off from work because I just wanted to. Yesterday, we were just so crazy busy at work, like non-stop admission and discharge. So I didn't really have a lot of time to sit yesterday at work, and my calves are really hurting because I forgot to wear a compression socks because I woke up late yesterday. Like I woke up like around 5:30. Usually I woke up like 4:30 because I needed time to unwind before going to work. Like I like to enjoy my breakfast. I'm not the type of person that I woke up and get ready and go. I don't like that. But yesterday that was me, so maybe that's why it kind of worn me out and it took all of my energy, and then plus I went to work and then we were just so busy. But anyway, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is before doing my study routine, I'm gonna do a little bit of organization here at the kitchen. It's a little messy in here. I usually just study here at our kitchen table. I know our kitchen table is not as organized. I mean, totally our kitchen is not that organized, but it's fine. I'm gonna try to at least organize our kitchen for a bit to give me more space. And we do have this. I know this is like a bad habit that I'm trying to get rid of. Like I like to do our dishes like in the evening right before I go to bed, but as I've told you last night, it was just different. I'm just like tiredness just really got me. So and a few dishes, and I also got to, what do you call this, just to put this away, you know. So needy, this cat. Okay. So anyway, I don't know how much I will be able to vlog because I'm kind of like in a rush for scheduling my time because I like to give myself at least an hour or two for all the household chores so I can start studying, including with those 2 hours. It includes already for enjoying my coffees. Right now I'm just gonna do a little bit of organizing in the kitchen and my study area. I'm not gonna be studying outside. I've been thinking a lot of going to the library or going to a coffee shop, but I just don't like bringing all my stuff. Like, I don't know, like if I want to change the scenery, I just usually go to the bedroom if I want to do that. But I'm kind of more comfortable at home because if I want to, take breaks, like I can make my own coffee or make my own drinks and not wasting money. And yeah, I think I'm more comfortable, but we'll see few days later if I still want to go somewhere else. I just my ultimate reason is I just don't want to pack my stuff and take them again, and unpacking them and packing them again, and I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, good morning, guys. I hope you enjoy this journey. And I hope I'll pass, but I have a feeling that I will. I have a feeling that I'm gonna pass. So to maximize my time, I've decided to hold on. Alright, lovely. So I'm trying to maximize my time. I've decided to do a little bit of cleaning in the house, or making my breakfast. I don't know yet. Why is my laptop not turning on? I've decided to just listen to the lectures that I am enrolled to. I'm currently enrolled to a review center in the Philippines, since I'm from the Philippines, and I did avail to an unlimited review center. It is Simplify Nclex RN, and I really love it because it's very affordable, and the review instructor, he's very funny and it's fun. His class is very entertaining, and the one thing also that I love to listen is those NCLEX passers, and they give their testimony about all their hard work that they did, and it's basically like something to uplift me, at least for those days that I feel so empty and I feel down. But anyway, yeah, I've decided to just listen some of his lectures while do other stuff. And then right now, let me see, what do I have in plan in my calendar. Today is Thursday, so I actually did a readiness assessment, my first readiness assessment last Tuesday, which is May. Is it May? May. Yeah, it's May. Look at me, I'm lost already. Last May the 21st. That was my first readiness assessment, and I avail on NCLEX boot camp. They're only $49, I believe, but they have this certain code before that it's it was supposed to be a free for 3 months. I did avail that, but I haven't used them because the last time that I took the NCLEX exam, I both have the NCLEX Archer and New World. I was focusing on those two before, but this time I'm trying to give them a shot, because you know what, for me it's not really with the question banks. That's just what I thought, because I've already experienced the real NCLEX on my first take. Those questions that they have on Archer and UWorld, it's actually not there. But I do specifically love UWorld than Archer. I don't know why. This time I decided to opt that both of those, and I took chances with Bootcamp because they're cheap, and I heard that they have really good rationales with the NGN style NCLEX, with the case studies and all. If you haven't really studied the content, you probably would not be satisfied with the rationales. The rationales for me at bootcamp is already enough, because I will just supplement that with my notes that I made from the review center that our instructor provided. I answered a few questions, at least 10 items per content or whatever I'm studying today. I just answered 10 items. But anyway, I got distracted. So I did the readiness assessment last Tuesday. I wasn't happy with the result because it's borderline, but you know what? I don't have to dwell with that, because a lot of people who had borderline also passed. For me, it's better right now because all the questions make sense and all the rationale makes sense, and that's what is important to me. The last time I was just focusing on my scores, and I barely understood whatever the content is, because I don't know, it was just different. But today, yesterday I worked, so as I've told you, I was supposed to continue reading the rationale half of the assessment. I'm pretty slow in reading the rationales, so I only did the half of the rationales. I've read that because I answered about 100 questions, and then half of it is I'm gonna read it today while I'm eating breakfast. So that's gonna be one of my activities that I will squeeze in. And supposed to be last Wednesday, I'm supposed to study, continue studying. Excuse me. I was supposed to study the adult cases in boot camp number 3 to 6, and see how she explained that if I wouldn't get the answers right, and then continue doing the adult cases 7 to 10. And also, I've actually inserted here STD and STA, any sexual transmitted infections and diseases. But I'm just gonna do that later this evening. Today, my ultimate plan supposed to be is mental health topics, but I did not finish the mom and baby. So I'm hoping I could do the mom and baby today, and if I could start squeezing mental health later in the evening, then I would. If I wouldn't be able to do mental health today, then I'll do the mental health tomorrow, which is Friday, and I'm still off tomorrow. And Saturday, I'm gonna, sew on, change whatever I'm gonna study. So I basically finished all the med search already. All I gotta do is try to refresh again the pathophysiology, because with the review center that I am in, we're mainly focused on the pathophysio, and it actually makes sense if you know the pathophysiology of a certain diseases. So I really love that. So that's what I'm gonna do. So when I checked the rationale before, I used to write the rationale from top to bottom, but right now I don't feel like writing them anymore. I just like to read them, and then if something doesn't make sense to me, I have this notebook that I got. I got all my notes, so it's all marked. This is my med-surg notebook. So all my notes from the review center, from all the topics that we discussed, are all in here. So every time I don't understand the rationale, I just go here. And also I have another notebook because I separated my funda, my mental health, and let me see. Okay, so this is some of my notes from the previous one when I was studying, and I have also my funda, mom and baby, and mental health from the current review center that I'm enrolled. I mainly just study his topics. I don't want to, I do incorporate some of the what you call this, some of the notes, like study materials. I do have this V2 of, who was that again, her name, oh, I think I did not read that anymore. I did try, but I think I just want to stick into a few study materials. But anyway, yeah, I mainly focus on Simplify and Nclex. And then I also love using Sounders. And I also have the Sounders question and answer book. And I love that. So I use that and the boot camp. What I like about boot camp is like the scoring is basically the same as Nclex. Sounders, they're still old school. They don't do the scoring as what Indiana is doing, but I just like them. I don't know why. It kind of resembles the Nclex, the real Nclex for me. Okay, during my readiness assessment on boot camp, I have to focus on fundamentals. And anyways, this was my result from the last Nclex, and let me show you. So this is my result for the Nclex, and I basically marked everything on how to use it. Most of it are explained by boot camp, and I'm trying to, work on that. The highest percentage for the Nclex scoring as per boot camp is the management of care, which is about 18%. And then next would be the pharmacological and parental therapies, but I don't think I have a problem with that. See, above the passing standard. So I'm good with that actually, but I still have to review. Next is the physiological adaptation, which is I really need to work on because it's below the passing standard. So that's why I'm working with Sounders, because they specifically put there in their question banks, like there is like clinical judgment, physiological adaptation questions, from basic care and comfort questions. They also have the prioritized hypotheses, some stuff like that. So that's why I like Sounders. Like, I should have focus on content. If I were to choose, I feel like because I graduated since 2009, I should have enrolled already with the review center that I'm currently enrolled with right now, because I feel like I would really pass. Like right now, I feel that I would pass in my heart, and incorporated with a prayer, you know, with God. It's up to Him actually, but I'm basically enjoying what I'm doing right now. Like I'm studying, but I'm enjoying it, unlike before that I'm like studying, but my brain is not there. Like I myself isn't there. I'm just like focusing on the scores, but this time I'm really putting all the information within my brain and within my heart, and trying to feel that I really want this, because I really want to be a good nurse, a great nurse, a knowledgeable nurse, a safe nurse, and a very friendly nurse, of course. But yeah, so that's gonna be my plan. Let me show you how my so these are my schedule that I made. I actually found this girl in TikTok, and she shared how she does her Nclex study. So this was about 29 days left. I always forget on changing that, but eventually we are on the 24 days left. So I put how many days left, and I also put some of the scorings that I did. These are all sounders, and I only did like 10 questions per topic. So I didn't really answer a lot of questions. And this is my boot camp. I scored only 54%, and it's borderline. It's fine. I'm kind of a little sad, but I'm not going to dwell with it. So I did other stuff are still empty because it depends on what I'm gonna finish this week and next week. Oh my god, I keep on yabbling here and I forgot to drink my coffee. So anyway, I'm gonna, let me warm up my coffee, you know. See what I'm gonna finish this week and next week. I really have to finish all the content again, and then I'm gonna mix up everything 15 days before the NCLEX exam. So yeah, let's go inside, Bambi. Guys, look at our tomatoes. My plants. My plants are really cute. Alright, so the dashboard looks like this if I'm reviewing for the Nclex. So we're actually in season 7 now, but I started in season 4, and I did watch season 4, and then they're actually like almost the same in each seasons. It's just there's a little few changes here and there and some additional, you know, information. But since I'm gonna be taking the Nclex soon, I wanted to listen on season 7 just to see if there's any additional information that I haven't really know yet. So I'm just gonna click on that and see they have different lectures over here. I actually did not finish OB nursing on other seasons, but I did watch it on season 4, and I do have my notes, and I just have to read the notes. So I'm gonna start today listening with peds because I need to refresh on that. So I'm kind of pissed because I need to restart my laptop, so probably just gonna listen to the lecture here at my tablet for a bit, because I really need to clean up my space where I study. So as I've told you, I only study here. God, the weather makes me so tired. I haven't eaten yet, and I've already been thinking if I need to clean first, eat first, or study first. Like right now I'm just gonna clean the study area that I have, and for sure my husband's gonna be home later, so I have to move to the bedroom probably, or just stay here and just put my headphones on. Yeah, so I was hoping to just listen to the lectures and my laptop, so everything's set up, you know, for later if I want to start to study. But yeah, welcome to a day in my life. Alright, so I apologize, my tablet's a mess, but as you can see, I'm gonna start with season 7. I don't want to do neuro.
Thank you very much,
Whoops.
Lord, for
Let's go to, no, not OB. Peds.
Bigyan natin isang...
So what I love about this review center in the Philippines, because I'm not sure with the other review center, but specifically Simplify Nclex, they always starts with a prayer and ends with a prayer, and I don't know, it just feels so good after that, and that's why, yeah, I really love this review center. I feel like he made everything simple to understand. It's just up to you on how you gonna study and how you know, add other stuff that you think it wasn't provided. You know, it's not that we're doing the review, they're just gonna spoon feed us. We're still gonna do our part. So they're just gonna provide us all the information that we really need, and then if we wanna further our knowledge, then we do have to do some reading. Like if you have your Sounders books, or if you have your previous notes from your class, then you have to incorporate those while you're on your review, because the people who are in the review center, they're only going to provide you the things that you really have to learn. And if you want to learn further from that, that's why we have our supplemental notes that we need. My laptop's on. Guys, so everything's set up. This is going to be my study area. It actually looks better than earlier. For me, I should say this is more organized than earlier. So that's my whiteboard. I used to study in our bedroom, and I hang that on the wall, but I feel more comfortable studying here at the kitchen. I don't know why, because I could watch my dogs, and then I have enough sunlight. So yeah, I just took that whiteboard. Sometimes I write all the knowledge that I've learned for the day, and then that's the way how I retain all the information. So I'm gonna do a little bit of cleaning while continuing listening to the lecture. I hope it will only take me like 30 minutes to do the cleaning. It's 7:35 in the morning. I wanted to sweep the floor and probably mop the floor and then eat breakfast. While eating breakfast, I'm gonna read the remaining rationales that I haven't read from the first readiness assessment from boot camp. After that, I'm gonna read my notes from the mom and baby topics and probably answer, like, let's say 25 questions mixed of mom and baby. I don't like to answer a lot of questions because I don't know, it's very time consuming, and I don't feel like I have to answer a lot of questions. But later this afternoon, I will try to answer about 50 questions. I shall say like around 3:30ish, because my exam is 3:30 and I wanted to answer at least some few questions around that time, and then read the rationales. I'm gonna try to read the rationales as fast as I could so I can continue studying a different topics later on. So we'll see how it goes today, okay? Alright guys, so far the house is a little bit well organized. I'm so hungry right now. I'm sorry, it's so loud. Let me pause this.
Gising na yung lecturer ninyo. Nakaano na ako.
So I've already swept the floor and do a little bit of organization. I'm going to eat breakfast now. It's about 7:57 in the morning, and I don't want to start cleaning a lot or else I'm going to waste a lot of my time. So I'm also really hungry now, so I'm gonna make something to eat. Like probably just scrambled eggs and some toast. That's all I'm gonna eat today. After checking all the rationales from my readiness assessment, let's say an hour, I'm gonna start reading my notes for mom and baby, and then test myself for about 25 items. And after that, I'm gonna proceed to mental health. However, in between, I have to pause like around 3:30 at least, because my exam is around 3:30. I'm gonna answer 50 items and go back to mental health. And then before I go to bed, I'm gonna read the rationales of the 50 items that I will take later. And then let's see how it goes later tonight. Maybe I'm gonna proceed to another topic, or maybe just gonna try to reread my med-surg notes. I just want to read my notes. Like I don't want to answer a lot of question banks because it's completely like a waste of time for me. I'm gonna do a bladder break. So I do have like a minute and 33 seconds, and I'm back. So this is what I'm reading right now. Guys, so I'm still on like a 10-minute break. I decided to eat lunch because I'm starving. It's already 1:18 in the afternoon. I am still reading some mom or maternal, what you call this, notes, and then probably after that, because I really have to take a 50 items at least of question banks of mixed of everything at least around 3:30. But I'm still thinking if I want to do it through boot camp or I want to do it through Sounders, because I really like Sounders. I don't know why. It's just the scoring is the con, because it doesn't score as the same with the new Nclex exam, so the NGN right now. So that's why I'm going to use the boot camp when I did the readiness assessment. To maybe just when I mix everything, maybe I'm just gonna do boot camp, and then if I wanna like topic per topic, maybe I will do the Sounders. Does it make sense? I know I have to use just one platform, but I like them both. Alright, so I'm gonna eat lunch. I'm still at the major disorders for my maternal, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna eat while studying now. Alright guys, so I'm actually reading my notes here, and at the same time I'm rewriting them in a notebook. I decided not to write the rationales anymore, but to write whatever I retain after I read a topic. So that's what I'm doing. I just decided to quit because I can't absorb anything no more. 15 days before the exam. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to study for the whole 15 days because I'm gonna be working. So it's getting near, guys. I don't like this feeling.